while I'm doing mine.
The guys wanna be me, and all the ladies came to see me. That's right. I'm real, I'm raw, I'm August Artois.
He's real. He's raw. He is the international draw. He is I, and I am him, the real, the raw, August Artois. And I am joined by where's my finger going? My co-host here, one of my best buds in the entire world. He's from Puerto Rico, everybody. Say hi to Weesaw. How you doing, bud?
Hey, everybody.
How was your weekend with your family?
You know, it was good.
See that suntan you got there. But anyways, that doesn't
good,
matter.
Right?
We are joined by one of the baddest women on the independent scene. I know for a fact because she punched me in the fucking face and gave me a German suplex in the back of my goddamn neck. But we are now welcoming you into the era of Sierra.
Period.
Where's the round of applause sound effects, dude? Come on, man. You were just going through them. We'll just let our fucking co-host say hi to her instead.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. How's Sierra today?
I'm doing good. I had the day off of work, so I actually have time to do normal life things.
That's awesome. We saw you had a vintage fan earlier, so you're living the high life. As you can see, the wrestling in Wisconsin really pays well.
It's
I'm
great.
being serious. So now, for all the fans that we have out in the world out there that have no idea who Sierra is, I do. Like I said, unfortunately, I found out the hard way. Tell us a little bit about Sierra. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Yada, 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 Cotton Eye Joe.
All right. Well, I started up here in Milwaukee. I trained with the Beer City Bruiser, Matt Winchester. I think he's in North Carolina. He lives in North Carolina
Yes,
right
he
now.
is.
He trains at the Monster Factory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wrestles for AML as well.
Yeah. I started at 15, started training. The place where I was at didn't have like a formal school at the time. There wasn't, I thought about this earlier today. I don't believe that there were any formal wrestling schools in Wisconsin in 2015. So I would like train before the shows. All the people on the shows would come in and I'd have to like, wrestle everybody all the freaking time. But it was good. It was good. I did a few trainings, and at the time I was like the only girl in the state. There wasn't another gal, but I was like the only other girl, and they kind of really fast tracked me to like get me out there and be like, oh great, we have like another gal, her name was Stacey Shadow, she can wrestle. So they fast tracked me, and I started wrestling when I was 15, and 10 years later we're here.
So what made you like? Did you watch wrestling as a kid? Did you grow up with brothers or anything like that got you into wrestling? What made you get into wrestling in the first place?
I don't have any siblings. It was my dad who actually kind of influenced the wrestling. My parents loved wrestling when I was like a kid, like baby. It wasn't until I was like probably 10 or 11 that I kind of started like recognizing what was going on and like what they were watching and getting really into it too. It was my dad who would take me to all the events in town, and he introduced me to like the independent wrestling scene. So I got to go to like, I only thought that there was TV wrestling at the time. And then he's like, no, there's a, a show and, down the road we can go. And I was like, what? That's a thing? And then that hooked me onto that. But no, it was my dad that kind of influenced the start of my love for wrestling. Cheesy.
Let's talk about, because I mean, a lot of girls, especially in Florida, I know a lot of girls that join wrestling schools. There's a handful, if not more, of girls that they get to train with. So tell me, like, what was it like? Obviously, I know because you're a bad motherfucker. But what was it like wrestling like with just guys and training with just guys and getting your ass kicked by just dudes?
My trainers and the other wrestlers that would like come in and help, they would just beat me up in the nicest sense, and nothing like bad, like, oh, they actually like beat me up. Like, no, they really toughened me up. So we'd get like a guy or two coming in like for camp or whatever, they'd be so hesitant, and because I was like 15, 16, like 120 pounds, this like little old thing. so they'd be super like hesitant about it, but my trainers and the people that worked with me, they were not hesitant at all, and they really made sure I was, tough and ready.
I mean, you found yourself in a 6-man match, being the only woman. Is that mainly your career? Do you find yourself fighting more men than women?
I have wrestled, I think, equally the same amount of men and women. I think I'm in like the 270s for each. But no, I do love intergender wrestling. It's, I guess, something this past year that I've kind of mainly wanted to put my focus towards and get that out there, because I know there's people have their opinions on it, and I kind of want to, I guess, showcase it more, because people have, those negative opinions about it, and I completely disagree with that. And that's going to be one of my pissed off wrestling topics.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Prepared.
But
see, I do have a negative about wrestling a woman. I've never gotten in the ring with somebody who smells like fucking flowers, and it throws you off. The fact that you're like, oh, that's delightful. Wham! Shit.
Yeah.
And that.
No, I did wrestle a dude one time, and we locked up, and he was like, "You smell really good." And I was like, "Thanks." I hope I would. I don't know.
That's creepy. I've had a guy tell me that during lockup before too. I figured we were supposed to smell you. Like right before I go out there, I always put one more touch of deodorant on. As you've seen when we got in the ring, I even checked and made sure I smelled good for my opponents. But I even do a little spritz of cologne and put it on the gear. I asked my opponent, like, "Hey, what do you want me to smell like tonight?"
Yeah.
It's all good, because I've been in the ring with some people who have some shitty smelling gear, and it's one of the most terrible things in the world. I think so. Yeah. All right, so 10 years, that's a fucking long time to be doing anything in this world. Yeah. What have you found the most struggle with in 10 years, and what have you found the most rewarding in 10 years?
I think the struggle has been, because I guess you could say like the majority of, it wasn't until this last year that I wasn't in school while I was like wrestling. So I was like juggling wrestling on top of, high school and college. And I think that was probably like the hardest, just on top of the regular struggle of like the grind of trying to, get yourself out there and go to places and traveling and whatever. But that was probably the hardest. And I'd say the most rewarding out of it, I think, has been doing it this long and being kind of successful with what I've done and everything. And I think I never expected myself to get as far or as do this as long, or have done a lot of the things I've done. So I think looking at like the big picture of everything over the last 10 years, it's been pretty rewarding to me.
So both challenging and rewarding all in the same sentence. Well, now it looks here like it has been pretty freaking rewarding. Do you want to talk about these titles and how you won them, who you beat, what they mean to you?
Yeah. Which one do you want to know first?
Let's start at the top left, because I know AAW, that's up north. Am I right?
Yeah, that's in Chicago.
Yeah.
That
and then
one,
you got the Chicago style.
That's Chicago too. That other top middle one is in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Going down, that one is in MAW, Minnesota. They're a great promotion, like top place. That bottom one there's a company in a little town called Sheboygan, Wisconsin. They rarely run anymore. They have like one big show a year, like a big fundraiser show, but haven't ran lately, so I don't know about that one. And then Mondo Lucha is a really fun place in Milwaukee. They run like twice a year, and they run like 2 big shows, and they're great. They do like burlesque and bands, and they run at it's called Turner Hall in Milwaukee. It's great. It's like such a vibe. And then that the last one is Discover Pro Wrestling. I started up with them when they had their first show, and their production is probably the best on the independent scene. Honest to God, I've
Nice.
Nobody will be able to touch them in their production, camera, everything. Like, they're the top.
That title's fucking huge. Now let's talk
Yes,
about
no,
this though. 'Cause this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Is this
that was
something that
at,
you find? Is this something that you find yourself doing often? Are you a hardcore chick? Do you do hardcore matches a lot?
No, not at all. I think that was my second time ever, gigging per se. But no, that was at for AAW too. I didn't tell Danny I was doing it, and I did it anyway. And he was like, "I'm so proud of you." But,
See,
yeah.
Weso
No,
here, he's obsessed with the deathmatch scene, which is fine.
yeah.
But he really likes these no ring shows at bars. And like you were saying about the one show, the company, they have like the bands and stuff like that, and it's a vibe.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on the no ring wrestling?
I've never been on or have been to one of those shows before. Like, I've seen clips. I think there's like one in Minnesota, I think. I've seen clips. It looks fun as hell. I would definitely do one of those. I haven't been to one. I've only ever seen clips on like Line and stuff. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with them. I think that'd be fun as hell.
Yeah, I did one in. Well, it wasn't a no ring. I mean, there was options. There was a ring, and then there was a section that you could brawl on the dance floor. And
Yeah.
it was an 18 and over show, so you weren't worried about running into kids. You weren't worried about watching your mouth too much. And it like you said, it was a vibe. It was just a party basically, and wrestling involved as well.
No,
so
those
what
are
are
always like the best shows.
Yeah, I think fucking he loves them. So I think with his emotional backing, we might try to get one of those going here in Florida someday soon. Yeah. So now 10 years, like I said, is a fucking long time. I'm only just about at 5 years. So after 10 years, you've accomplished a lot. As you've seen the titles, you've even got the cool picture of the blood face. What are your main goals with what time you do have left in professional wrestling?
I think right now, obviously, like, they've drastically have changed. When I first started wrestling, it was like the goal was to be signed and to, be on TV and stuff. And I think the last, I'd say like 3 or 4 years, it's kind of changed. Where I think just right now, I want to just have fun and wrestle anywhere I can, wrestle all over, wrestle everybody. I think there was a time, I think right before COVID happened, that I took a break for a couple months because I was picking up some momentum, and I was doing a lot of bigger shows, and I was still very insecure in myself as a wrestler, and I freaked out, and I started really not enjoying wrestling because I was constantly nitpicking myself and overthinking and and it just became not fun when I was caring too much. So I took a break, and I came back, and when I came back that I was like, I'm going to care, obviously, because I do care about this, but I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to try to just do as much as I can. And if it were to happen, it's going to happen, and I'll let it happen, but I'm not going to freak out or pressure, or I need to be here, or I need to wrestle this person, or I need to da 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 da. Like, no, I'm going to have fun with it, because it's dumb to say at 25 that I'm like beat up and I'm physically hurt, but I am. And it's like, I know I can't be doing this in like 10, 15 years unless like some surgeries happen. But like, I do want to have fun, and I do enjoy it a lot more when I'm able to just kind of relax and not, be so up my own ass about, stuff.
I think that's the best advice we've heard on the 22 episodes we've had so far, because everyone, you have to care a little bit to want to do this, but
yes,
everybody always asks me, they're like, what's the best advice you have? I'm like, stop caring so fucking much. Stop caring if other people are booked on a show and you're not. Stop caring if someone stole your gimmick or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, stop caring so much and just do you. And if you just do you, then you're going to make it a lot farther in the business, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's worked for me. Because when you, like you said, when you care, then the stress comes in, the nitpicking comes in, and then you'll go out there and have a banger match, and you won't even appreciate it because you're so stuck in your own fucking head. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, Yeah, so that's the era of fucking Sierra. Up. It's time to dance. Dance break. Time to dance. Time to dance. Time to dance. Sierra's not dancing. She's not dancing. She can't dance. Here she goes. All right, that's enough damn dancing. All right, now I think it's time to move on because I heard what you were going to say for the grind your gears and what pisses you off about pro wrestling. And everybody likes what the good things are, but nobody likes to talk about the bad things. But we like to talk about the bad things. We can't get started until we hear that sound, and that sound is.
Oh, that's supposed to be me.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
It is time to bring the motherfucking ruckus, where we talk about what pisses us off about pro wrestling, and I will go first because it's my show. Aha! So let's go with this. I have had 8 shows. In the last 8 shows, I have cut 8 promos, and I have been replied to of those 8 promos by one person, by one motherfucking person. What is so hard about cutting a goddamn promo to promote a show that you're on, to tell people to come see you and buy your merch, and to elevate the fact that you're a face or you're a heel before the show even fucking starts? That's what grinds my fucking gears. It's like basically I'm talking to a brick fucking wall. Every week I have a show. I'm like, listen here, jabroni. Never mind, because you're probably not even going to reply to this or watch it. So tune in to me. What's your thoughts on promos?
Mine, it depends. If I know my promo is going to be posted online on all the social media platforms, and said social media platforms actually have reach, I feel that they are worth the time. I feel like a lot of companies post promos and they kind of just get lost in like the algorithm or the, whatever happens with social media because I don't even know why. And it becomes kind of pointless, or they don't have, maybe they just have a Facebook page that has like 100 likes and it's like, what is this doing? At this point, I don't even think it's like helping promote the show in any sense. But I feel they're very beneficial when you know that they can get their reach and they have a good point with them.
Why are you working for companies with 100 likes on Facebook? That's my number one question.
We all have. All have. So you can't laugh. We all have.
I mean, I work for companies with at least 200. And that's my limit.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
You yourself have like what, 100,000 followers?
No. Oh my God. I think my Instagram only has like 10.7.
Something like that with the 1 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't you think they'd like to see your promos though? All those 108,000 people, they'd be like, hey, why doesn't she ever tell us what she's doing?
I don't know. I have my thoughts on promos, but I kind of ranted off.
I'm pro promo over here. Because here's my thing is that, say the show's only going to have 72 people, but you cut a promo and now there's 80 people. And now if everybody cut a promo and they all get 5 people to come to the show, now you're at like fucking 100 and something people, 120, 30 people at the show instead of 72. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my motto. Weeso, yeah, thanks. We'll get the math later, Weeso. What's your thoughts, Weeso? As a fan of wrestling, do you like to watch like a promo before the show start, basically before you go to the show, or do you want to find out who the wrestlers are like once you get there?
I like to watch them before because you kind of figure out who do you like beforehand. And like you said before, you know who to boo and who to cheer before they even come out. So a lot of times you go to these shows, you don't know Adam from Joe. I don't know what the saying is.
Eve. You could just say Eve because I'm a dude and she's a chick.
I don't think that's a saying though. Adam from
Oh my God.
I don't know him from Adam. I think that's what the saying is. So like it helps out when you go as a fan, go into a show and knowing who to boo, who to cheer for, who's good, who's not.
Because here's the thing. If you if you don't like see my promo and know that I'm an asshole before the show starts, you're gonna end up like this. See, if she would have watched my promo, she would have known to fucking duck.
Oh,
Is that
the
the president of your
5-minute
fan
one
club,
you
too?
made?
What happened?
No, that 5-minute promo you made?
Oh yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. It was so because like I was like, all right, I'm gonna cut a promo on each individual person and do them separately. I was like, I'm not cutting 5 promos separately. No one's gonna watch them. So I cut it. I tried to make it as short as possible. I have all the other ones that I cut, and I was talking so fucking fast to try to get everything out, but nothing. I like promos before. It helps me know a little bit of the story and what the wrestlers are about. Thank you, Kyle Jeffries. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, Kyle. I mean, I love booing everybody except August, of course. Hey, all right, I'll take that. Yeah, check for me. I'll take that. But like, even in Thailand, I cut a promo. She would know to leave you alone. Oh, the one that got hit in the head? Absolutely. Fucking Jesus Christ. I like that long promo, actually, short and to the point. I liked that long promo, short and to the point.
Short and to the point.
She said, I like the long promo, short and to the point. It doesn't make any fucking sense. That's like, I love your huge head. It's so tiny.
Well,
doesn't make any fucking sense. But even like going to Thailand and cutting a promo, I made sure I said one thing in Thai that would piss them off to the point.
Question is, hold on.
Sawadee-ka.
Sawadee krab. Stupid fuckers. They didn't even speak English, but they knew how to say "fa you okay."
Really? Oh, that's amazing.
It is
What
amazing.
did they say?
So now what? So they said "fa you
You
are."
racist. How
That was perfect. I walked right into that. So what grinds your gears, Sierra?
Okay.
Well, the hair's going back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right. A little more in, I guess, with like and not business part of it, but I don't like when I'm going to wrestle another dude and they pull out well, I want to work I don't punch a girl story on me. I hate that. Yeah, and you said in your promo too. I
kicked her in the face.
It's fine. It's fine.
I kicked you in the face.
I hate that. I hate that. No, I'm way more than you. I'm taller than you. I'm bigger than you. I've also trained the exact same, way you have. I am your equal. I am not below you. You are not, we are not. There comes a time and place when that is appropriate. If we are at, the county fair and there's children and, people being like, what's going on? Like, that is appropriate. But if we are at a genuine wrestling show with wrestling fans that know and love wrestling, we are going to wrestle. I've had to argue with some people about this sometimes, but it's a lot less now because I think it's become known that I, do a lot more intergender matches, so it's not needed. And I'm not that type of wrestler.
I will finally put my topic on intergender wrestling, and I didn't want to, but I will because it's a deep thing for me. When I was a little kid, I used to sit in my room and wait to go to independent wrestling shows, and while I was waiting, my dad would be in the other room just pounding the shit out of my mom, and I would act like I didn't hear it just so I didn't piss him off, so he didn't not want to take me to the show. And then as a kid, if that was my escape now, I know what just happened, but I just want to get the hell away from the house. I don't want to listen to my mom cry anymore. She wants me to go out and have fun. She thinks I don't know. Okay, cool. I don't know. Now I walk into that wrestling show. Awesome. We're here. And there's a girl sitting in the corner of the ring, just getting her face pounded in by a wrestler. I'm traumatized now. Now it's like, I can't escape this. It's happened to me. And back in the 90s when I used to go to independent wrestling, there was an intergender, but sometimes the managers would get involved, and I would just I would just close my eyes. So that was my whole motto on it. And whenever I was put into a match, this is my first ever match with a woman. I was like, how am I going to handle this in a situation where people will understand? Because in wrestling, everyone says either you win and you beat a girl, cool, big guy, or you lose and you lost to a woman. So that's like the general thesis of intergender wrestling. So as August Artois, someone who doesn't even respect men, cutting my promo, I had to respect the fact that you're one of the best women in the world, put you over as much as I possibly could, and then do the whole stereotype wrestling promo. But I apologize if I did offend you or anybody.
No, you didn't. You didn't offend me at all. It's
okay, good.
It's not something that like makes my blood boil and hate wrestling. It's something I kind of like chuckle at because I've had a lot of when I started when I was like 15, again, like I was like 120 pounds, like this like little twig, and there were the older, bigger vets being like, well, I could just like knock you out and blah blah, which is true, like but like also like what's the difference between me and the other 120 pound kid over there, the dude over there? And I think just like over time doing intergender matches, because when I started wrestling, I wrestled Stacy Shadows a bunch, but I also wrestled, a lot of the guys that I trained with and worked with at the fair shows. And so we did have to, there is ways to work around it. And it's not just like, oh, I'm going to go get beat up at the fair show. Like, no, there's structure and there's like story and it's calculated and like it different scenarios.
Did we lose you? Uh-oh.
Hey,
hello?
You know how to read it?
Hey, everyone.
Hello, motherfucker.
Sierra, where are you?
I mean, I'd rather have a guy who's eager to work with a gentleman angle versus a guy who's oddly eager to beat a woman. LOL.
That's true, because then like the way that like you basically push the guy until he wants to fight back, that makes, what I'm saying, that instead of a guy that's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Like the Night
Sierra!
Reaper.
Hopefully Sierra comes back in and joins us here on the Real and Raw with August Artois podcast. At least it wasn't anything I said. It's
so much a long ass promo.
1 minute apiece, and summarize what you hated about them. Actually, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. That makes sense.
You don't remember your own promo?
Well, no, I didn't know what she meant by long and short. I get what she meant now. It was a long promo, but short pieces. So shut the fuck up. I get it now. Dude, I'll be honest. When I was in Wisconsin, I had zero signal the entire time.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin Wi-Fi, baby.
It's all that cheese.
The cheese. The cheese has nothing to do with the Wi-Fi.
Cheese.
Shut the fuck up real quick. When I was coming through the airport, this lady was going through customs. She had a big block of cheese, and it made me so happy.
What kind of cheese? Cheddar?
I don't know. I asked the TSA guy because he was testing it. I was like, you might want to taste test it. And he was like, I was like, that was fucking hilarious. Shut up, dude. Hey,
Man.
Sierra's back. It's Sierra. It's Sierra. It's Sierra, and her Wi-Fi sucks. It's Sierra. It's Sierra. It's Sierra, and her Wi-Fi is. Man, that sucks. She was getting deep on that. There's gonna be a great conversation there with zero help from Wiso here. We have any more comments? Looks like we have 8 comments. Round two of the Verizon wireless blackout. My Wi-Fi was garbage for a while. Mine's kicking right now. Kicking like cannabis, fam. Round two.
Daddy, chill. What?
Daddy, chill. You just boo me, dude? Don't boo me, dude.
Fuck you, Weezo.
Hello, is this August Artois?
Oh no, it's August Artois.
I like my way better. August Artois. I've got a question that's been on my mind for quite a while. How does my sock taste? Have a nice day.
Shut up, McFoley. You're old.
Ah,
Shut up, McFoley, you idiot.
how dare you? How dare you?
Sierra, what's going on? Your Wi-Fi, no. Doesn't look like it's kicking in. It was lagging the whole time. I was waiting for a thunderbolt to come and shut it down.
Shut
we're
it
waiting,
down.
While we're waiting, though, we will talk about these gentlemen here and how they don't measure up. Oh, I got my buddy in the bottom there.
Who's that? Super Song?
No, that's not Samper Song. That's fucking that's Earth Tension.
Tension.
But yeah, he's an FIP champion too.
The
So let's just go ahead and talk
FIP
about
world champion.
the longest reigning FIP World Heavyweight Champion of the world. I am the longest champion in the world. Bow, bow. It's awesome. Damn it, Sierra. Well, that sucks. Sierra missed this podcast with the shitty Wi-Fi.
Sierra missed.
That was pretty good.
Hell yes, longest FIP champ. Woot woot.
And the first ever American Target champ. The first ever American to play a guitar solo in Derby.
Derby.
Well, I guess I'll go on to my next. It's the connection, she said. She said, is the connection any better? No. It's just a black screen.
Let me see if I can boot her and have her come back.
Boot her and bring her.
Kick. Try to hop back in. You've been kicked. You have been kicked. LOL, I'm loving the voiceover what Weezo thinks I sound like. Fuck yeah, baby.
That's exactly what Kyle sounds like. Fuck yeah, baby.
Fuck yeah, baby. Al Jeffries, don't you dare ban me.
Don't you block me, motherfucker. Kyle will kick your ass.
For that ass.
Kyle will come for your ass.
For that ass.
Those who are here still, here's the FIP World Heavyweight Championship. And here's what you get when you've held it for as long as I have. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at this. August Artois. Oh, where are we at here? August Artois side plate. Hey, Sierra's back.
Hey, nice.
All
I
right,
was
so
like
what are we talking
rambling
about?
and
You're
then I
about to
looked
yell.
over.
You were about to yell at
What's
me.
that?
You ended in this position. That's the position you ended in.
Did I? Rambling, I looked over and everything was like black screen and circles. I was like, oh shit.
She's like, what did I say? So what were you saying? You were talking about, I just got done ranting about what I thought about with
Yeah.
what my promo was and everything. Your turn. It's your turn to talk.
Oh shit. Wait, what's up? Sorry, the connection's really bad again.
What were you saying about? You were about to rebuttal me.
Oh no, I don't remember. The connection kind of gave out for a minute, and everyone
He
kind
was
of got all
being
like
he was
frozen
being
for a
sexist
second.
and saying
What were
that
you
women
saying?
don't belong in the same ring as men.
Oh yeah.
You're a dick. You're
Go figure.
racist. I didn't say that. I rebutted and I told you about my promo and how I felt, how I cut my promo, and then I apologized, and you were like, no, it's not that, and then you started talking about it.
No. I honestly don't even remember what I was ranting
She
about
don't
besides
remember.
the
She don't
intergender
remember.
stuff, but that's besides the
Ain't
point.
nobody got. Where's the fucking clip? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
They sure don't.
Did you? I'll eat my food now. My brother got me some fucking fettuccine alfredo with some chicken fritters on top. Ooh. All right, so I'll go with what grinds my gears on the second half. When people don't have proper Wi-Fi connection. I think we lost her again.
She's giving you that death look.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you,
No,
dick.
I think her screen is just frozen.
Yeah, those connections rough.
All right, so wrestlers out there who are trying to get fucking booked, trying to have their friends put them over and trying to get other promoters to look at. Why do you have a private fucking Facebook account or Instagram account? Do you really think a promoter's going to go, I'm going to book this guy. Let me go check his page out. Wait, let me request it and wait for approval, and then I'll check it out, and then I'll book him. Nah, they're moving on to the next fucking guy already. Or girl. Or girl. What do you think about that, huh?
I get friended on the gram and I go to follow him back, to be nice. So let me check him out. He's a wrestler, and then it's private. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to waste my time because then you got to request and go through all that. I'm like, keep it moving. You just lost yourself a follow.
We just lost ourselves a guest.
Is this going to be like the horror movie Unfriended?
I've never seen that movie. I've never seen that movie.
New build to come out with.
I don't know. I think I might just keep this one.
Shiny.
I might just keep
Fuck
this
yeah,
one
baby.
above. Shut up. I might just keep this one above my. I got a little shrine of Frank, and then I got it underneath Frank. So I might just keep it there and not let anybody fuck with it. I still gotta.
You're gonna beat off.
Still
on
gotta
the
get
old one?
the. I still gotta. I want to paint the inside. I want to paint the FIP part red.
You know,
yeah, this is
you gotta beat onto the old one.
What?
You gotta beat onto the old one.
What? Beat?
Nothing. Beat.
Like my dick? This one was made in
Taiwan. Satika.
2006. This one was made.
Ooh.
And it's been held by a lot of people. The coolest and longest, me. All right, moving to fucking on. Private accounts.
Longest in the bed.
Okay.
Hey, she's back.
Hey.
Yay.
Yeah. Speed round then. Well, I guess that was good enough with what grinds. But do you have anything else that grinds your gears, Sierra?
Oh my gosh. Sorry, the connection scared me.
Yeah. Do you have anything else that grinds your gears? Do you have
Sorry, this
anything
connection's
else?
still really bad.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
Wisconsin.
Okay, I'm actually curious about that. What's the rules of carrying champ belts? I'm curious on the details.
I don't understand the question. What's the What's the rules of carrying champ belts?
I guess, are you really
don't
allowed to,
Am I really allowed to what?
handle your business on the belt? Is that frowned upon?
That's not what she's fucking asking. Ask Paige.
Oh.
All right. You know what? We're just gonna keep on going, with or without, because this is Real and Raw with August Artois and Wiso. So. It's trivia time. Trivia time is well, it was all about women's wrestling. Stick with a theme here.
Like, how do you take care of it? What happens if you lose things? Lose it? Things like what?
Like they.
Things like that.
How do I wait? Keep the comment up so I can answer it, please. How do I take care of it? All I did so far with it was clean my blood off of it when I won it. And then I shined it up really nice. I just cleaned it with my like Q-tips and stuff like that because I cared about it. So I cleaned it up and it's my baby. Same thing with like the Pride of Wrestling Championship. I had to super glue the fucking thing together when I was in England because it fell apart.
Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie, you fucking fucker. What happens if you lose it? Like if someone stole it, yeah, I would be in trouble. I have to be responsible for it. But at the same time, what's the law? Possession is 9/10 of the law. So if I have it for more than, as long as I've had it, it's technically mine. But at the same time, like legality isn't all that bullshit. Like, no, if I lost it, I would take full responsibility for it. That's why I got a backup. Good question, Beatrice. Good question. All right, so it's trivia time. Everybody's favorite time. This is women's wrestling trivia. We were going to ask our guest here, but the Wi-Fi connection is just not working. So Wiso and everybody at home playing along. Who was the first ever women's wrestling champion? I'll give you a hint. WWF. I'll give you a hint. 1956 was the year she won the title.
Mae Young.
Very close, my friend. Anybody else want to guess? You wouldn't fucking. This isn't fucking multiple guess, you piece of shit.
Come on, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle.
Okay. This worked.
Is it working?
Oh my god.
I can hear you.
I think so. It's like everybody's so glitchy. So I don't know.
Let's make it worse. Yes, Kyle Jeffries.
Well, of course, it's one or the other. One of them old ass babies.
Fabulous Moolah.
Yo,
yes,
that's
Kyle.
Fabulous Moolah.
Fabulous Moolah. She held it for nearly 30 years on and off. Holy shit.
LOL, you cursed it. She also take advantage of all the women and take all their money. She's a horrible person.
Who?
Moolah.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
She controlled women's wrestling. You couldn't get booked unless it was through her if you were female in the country.
What a bitch. Second question. First woman to compete in the men's Royal Rumble.
China. Wonder if there's any
Anybody else want to guess? Wiso here said Chyna.
China.
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 All right. So Beatrice says China. Panda says China.
Hey, yo, I agree with Weso.
And Kyle and Weso both said China. You two are wrong. Beatrice and Panda both said China. They were right. You guys said China. Well, Kyle agreed with you, and you
That's
said
the Spanish.
China.
That's how you say it in Spanish. China.
So you guys were wrong. Beatrice
that's a Spanish
and
translation?
Panda. Beatrice and Panda won. Woo! All right. Question number 3.
I got cheated.
Question number 3. Kyle got cheated because he agreed with you.
I was
Who
right.
defeated Alondra Blaze at for the women's title at SummerSlam 94?
Wendy Richter. That's the only female I know.
Who defeated Alondra Blaze for the
Alondra.
women's title at SummerSlam 94?
Wait, didn't she show up on Nitro with it? 95?
Yeah.
It's the only wrestler I know.
China's the only wrestler?
I don't know. I was like 3 years old.
I think you just like talking like a girl. Let's see here. So anybody know who stole the title from
Wendy.
Alondra Blaze?
Or the Asian
You
girl.
said-
Tokyo Kong.
It
There
says
we
here
go.
Bull Nakano. It says here
Yep.
Bull Nakano.
That's what I said. Panda got it right.
Wait, she beat her?
I agree.
Is it-
I don't even
you know-
sound
you know
like
what,
that.
You know what though? My AI this time, when I asked it for the 3 questions, it literally said, which 2 women wrestled for the women's title at this one pay-per-view? And then it said 3 women's names. And then it said the 3rd woman won, but she didn't. So yeah, never mind. I won't ask AI for fucking. I won't ask AI
You're
for
that
trivia.
fucking lazy. You can't even come up with 3 questions. You gotta ask AI for it.
I don't know fucking wrestling. Everyone knows I don't give a shit about wrestling at all. So why in the fuck would you even say that? Idiot.
Cap. You watch
put
it
over
all.
everything.
You didn't watch AEW. No one watches AEW.
Oh yeah, is AEW on TBS?
It is.
Sorry, trying to focus here.
14 minutes. Well, all right. Let's go on to our next segment. Everyone's favorite segment, where we watch shitty promos of the week. Weso, roll that footage.
This is shit. That's shit. Shitty promo of the week.
Oh man, this is only the 2nd time this has ever happened to us here on Real and Raw with August Artois. Last time we panicked and went and got a new guest. This time, fuck off. You're just dealing with the best. Woo, that rhymed. Lisa, play a promo.
I'm just here to watch beautiful men kill each other. I'll send you questions.
Devil's Carnival and Wrestling in Cornelius, Pennsylvania. You guys finally did the smart thing. You put me in the main event and you gave me a world title shot. The BCWA World Championship. Only one tiny problem. All right? You had to put a freaking jerk, a freaking Phantom, who, let's be honest,
A
you got
freaking jerk,
lucky
like freaking
in that
Phantom.
False Count Anywhere match. And here's the weirdest part. Someone I never even heard of. Chris Phoenix. Chris Phoenix rises from freaking oblivion. What the heck? Who the heck?
What
You
the
know what
heck?
it is? Gimmick infringement. That's what he is. He's trying to steal my good looks. That's what's going on. I see that mask.
You He's wearing
There's
a
only one
mask.
top horn around this place.
He's horny.
And come August 30th, you're looking at the new BCWA World Champion. I'm going to extinguish the Phoenix, and I'm going to ghost the Phantom. And there ain't going to be nothing stopping me from rising from the swamp.
Where was the show? When was the show?
He can barely even talk with the mask on.
That's what I'm saying. He sounded like a fucking hooked on phonics. Works for me.
Sounded like he had a horn in his mouth.
That's what I'm saying, Beatrice. He's like, you're gonna compare to my good looks? You're wearing a fucking a ripped mask, for Christ's sake.
He was a little ripped.
I don't like the mask. I hate it. I hate it.
Hate it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
He's
Yeah, I
probably
don't like that
16.
fucking. Let's go with 17 and a half.
Well, I want to know who else is in the main. If he's in the main event, I want to know who the fuck is the rest on that card.
I want to know the guy he's talking about. Gimmick infringement.
Rising from the
That was
swamp,
a terrible fucking promo.
implying that he was in the swamp in the first place.
I get.
I didn't know
Like
Phoenix
I
was
always
in the
say,
swamp.
I'll tell people like, hey, cut a promo. And then I see it and I'm like, that's shit. And they're like, well, what do you want from me then? Like, a good promo, a fucking good one. Cut the fucking basis of what you need to, what as a, I always think, as a fan, what would make you go, I'm going to that show. I'm buying a ticket to that show. Simple as that. Fucking morons.
He forgot like halfway through, it seems like, too.
Why he was, yeah, it's like he forgot he had a mask on too. He's like, oh shit. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
horny.
yeah.
I'm horny.
I'm horny. Horny.
You know, I came out here to prepare for October 4th.
What the
Lo and
fuck?
behold, the Ledger Mobile is down a wheel. Quite literally. I mean, the whole thing is just missing. And the only explanation
What's up with
is that
these tire promos we've been doing?
What
I think this is the guy he was facing. He was talking about stealing the guy's tire.
Maybe Rubber is just going a little bit extra this month. I don't know.
He really stole it.
Now, Bones Connolly, the
Long-term
outlaw
storytelling.
hero of the trailer park. I know you've been gone a long, long time. And when you come back, the people are probably going to cheer you, right? They're going to whistle and yell and scream and stomp their boots. You'll probably ride in on a steel horse instead of a real horse.
I like this guy.
Tire. Keep it together. Right.
It reminds me of the Joker.
You're right. He's right. He's always
The Heath
right.
Ledger Joker.
Yeah, Joker on meth.
And on October 4th, you're going to find out why it's not just some cool fancy nickname for an event. There is no one coming to save you.
He's allergic to
And
missing his
yes,
top teeth.
You are. I'm going to get you for that. See? Just like that.
That's dedication
Like
to take
that.
the
You sit there.
tire off for the promo,
Alright.
and you got to put that
Hey,
bitch
look
back
what I
on.
No, I think he really lost his tire,
Wear
and the
your
other guy
fancy little
responded
hat.
with the tire.
Spin your spurs. Play the part of the outlaw if you want. But in the end, the truth is there are no cowboys in this story. Just villains. Just champions. Like us.
I don't know, man. That was really good. That was really good. That was character driven. It was storytelling. I don't even care that he didn't mention the venue and stuff like that. Like, that's at the same time I say you mention it, you can also put it in the fucking caption of the video. That was good. That was really good. I mean, it was handheld and it was vertical. That sucked. But it fit. And it made me want to, I wouldn't go, I mean, until you see the guy respond with the tire in the back of his truck. And you're like, never mind. The relevance of a decent promo is so overlooked by most. 100%. 100%.
She right.
I was right.
Losers in germs of Edmonton. Prankster Pete with the Carnival of Chaos.
about to bring you more enjoyment on May 2nd. At our
That kid in the back looks like a
usual
serial
Alberta
killer on the right.
No, it looks like the caveman from the Geico commercials. The one on
I heard little Maxi Pad Mayhem has some big words for me. But listen here, bud.
He kind
The
of looks
Leo
like that
Burke
kid. You
Memorial,
ever seen that movie,
you're gonna
The
get
Mask?
what you deserve.
Yeah.
I'm done playing with
Oh,
pirates.
Rocky Dennis.
So are my boys. Your playtime is over. Ours is just starting. And who knows? The boys are also in the Tag Team Battle Royal. We have a little more fun in that match as well. Keep an eye out.
That thing got like 100,000 views.
Well, I mean, we just gave it another fucking 1,000 views right there. Now we have the younger Heath. The last promo. I like the guy that literally reminded me of like the Joker from the Heath Ledger version. He's like,
On bath
you
salts.
want to know how I got these smiles on my face? Are these scars? These smiles? You want to know how I got these smiles on my face? Do you have any other promos?
See, at
Or is
least
it not
it's
gonna be-
interesting.
Do we have any other promos, or is it just one that's not going to be funny now?
Man, I don't know. We got homegirls.
I had to.
It's not funny now, though. She's not here to see it.
Let me see what else I
Oh
got.
well,
I got one more, maybe.
I got one. I got my favorite one.
Jeff Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free? Watch me fuck up Mark Kerr for free on DonKingTV.com live Saturday, September 27th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. DonKingTV.com. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to put these hands right around his face and beat his ass. You watch this live for free, DonKingTV.com.
You sound like he says donkey.
Donkey.com, baby. Come watch me fuck a donkey for free.
Devil Ace Eric Angel.
My name's Eric with an
They say
A.
the definition of insanity is repeating the same actions over and over, expecting a different result. Cluck, you have faced me twice now for the WWX World Heavyweight Championship, and both times you failed. You then got your cronies and tried to beat me in a tag team match.
Was this promo cut in the
and you
80s?
And
so.
now, you
Why
think
is it so
that
blurry?
just because this Saturday night you're walking in the champion and I
You got a
walk in the
razor.
challenger, that things are going to be
Flip
different.
phone.
Well, Cluck, that must mean you're insane, which would make you an insane clown, and those crews you run with, the Insane Clown Posse. And we
ICP,
know
woo
nothing good
woo.
ever comes from an insane clown posse. So,
Whoa,
Cluck,
whoa.
Woo woo.
there are levels to this, son, and you just ain't on mine. So I've said everything that there is to say to you, so now I can't offer you nothing but advice, brother.
Ooh, we took them off.
And that advice is this. There's a big difference between being a title holder and being a champion.
Ooh.
I sit here,
Oh.
one half of the WWX United States Tag Team Champions.
Ooh.
And while that belt may look good on your shoulder when you go to the Waffle House or the Piggly Wiggly or the truck stop or whatever it is you guys do in Kansas in your free time.
Yeah,
But you're
Piggly.
no
Shout out
champion.
Piggly Wiggly.
And heavy is the head that wears the crown. And your neck
You got all the
and shoulders
cliches.
just ain't strong enough. So this Saturday night, I'm going to relieve you of your burden. Because beating you for that championship is going to be easier than slapping a baby. And then I, Eric Angel, become the first ever WWX Triple Crown Champion. I'll see you Saturday, kid.
Ooh, he mean mugged at the end too.
I love that. That was amazing promo. His outfit is the whole cliche. That was a great promo. He said some really cool things in there, especially the part where he's like, the difference between being a title holder and a champion. That was dope. I'll probably steal that from him. And then the I mean, like you said, he had all the punchlines, but that's out of all the promos we just watched, that was my favorite. That was good. That was a really good one. That wasn't a shitty promo. It was shittily recorded. It looked like it was a 1980s snuff film, but it was still pretty cool.
8mm.
8mm. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what we have? Oh wait, I forgot to add the picture. Hold on, let me add the picture first. Guys, you're in store tomorrow. We have quite the show tomorrow. 1 second while it loads. Ladies and gentlemen, join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We are joined by Ray Fury for the Lucha Masked edition of Ridiculousness. Lucha.
Hopefully Ray got that, he ain't got dial-up. You wrestling anywhere this weekend, August?
This weekend, IPW Canada, I will be defending my FIP Heavyweight World Championship in Canada, and I will be coming home with the IPW Heavyweight Championship. 2 titles. Go Timmy. I meant August. Go Augie. I meant Timmy. What do you got going on this weekend?
Another family day at a water park.
Yeah. You're going to have melanoma in no time.
I'm Puerto Rican. We don't get that.
That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to follow Sierra and message her and say that episode sucked. But we saved the day like we always do. Thanks for joining us next Wednesday, 7 p.m., same time, same place. Peace.
It's a man. Get the fuck out.